We'll start first with Pete Sweeney. Go ahead, Pete.
Hey, congratulations. I guess first question, how many teams were involved with you, and then what ultimately made Kansas City the right fit?
It was quite a few teams. I was really leaving it up to my agent. It was Kansas City was a place that I told him that I wanted to be. If that was an opportunity, and it kind of just unfolded, and I let him do his job, and it kind of God made it happen.
Let's go next to Todd Palmer. Go ahead, Todd.
Hey, appreciate your time, Hollywood. So what was it about? Was it just playing with Pat? Is it about getting back to the Midwest where you played in college? What was it, just the Super Bowls? What made Kansas City like an attractive place for you?
Yeah, Pat was a big part of it. Being able to, play with Pat, Coach Reid, winning culture, the offense, I feel like, I could come in, I can help, I could fit in. All those things played a part. And, they were strong on me. So it's kind of like mutual interest that is very appealing.
Let's go next to Todd Lebo. Go ahead, Todd.
I got a couple questions here. First off, did you ever have any communication with the Chiefs when you were coming out in the draft, or is this the first time you ever been involved with Coach Reid or Brett Veach?
Yeah, I thought I was going to get drafted by the Chiefs when I was coming out. We talked about that since I've been here, that they did a lot of work on me pre-draft. So, the world got a, way of having things come around like that.
And secondly, this offseason program, I know Patrick does a lot of throwing down in Texas, and he does a thing. What are your plans for the offseason to kind of maybe get a jump start with the offense?
Yeah, I stay out in Texas, so I'll be working with him. We're going to get together this week, and, just looking forward to, building a relationship there.
Let's go next to Nate Taylor. Go ahead, Nate.
Hello, congratulations. I just wanted to ask you two questions if I get a chance here. You talked about, obviously, you thought the Chiefs were going to draft you. Just what about their offense do you feel like most can complement your skill set? And Brad, I'll have a second question as well.
I feel like I can move around, do different things. I can stretch the field. And there's guys here, there's guys, Kelsey, the running backs, Rice, Tony, it's weapons here. And I just feel like I can come in, my game can complement, the guys that they have here. And Coach Reid, he a mastermind, and Patrick Mahomes. So I'm excited to work with everyone.
Yeah, it leads me to my second question. Andy is getting a reputation for being able to be the closer in terms of talking to guys in free agency. Just was there anything he said? Obviously, you showed the text message, but what most stood out to you about what Andy said to try to convince you to come to Kansas City?
His track record really speaks for itself. He ain't really got a picture on anything. In real conversation, real talk about, what's going to happen, what's going on. And that's pretty much what led me here.
Let's go next to Vahe Gregorian. Go ahead, Vahe.
Greetings. Welcome to Kansas City. Just regarding Patrick, I wonder, you've seen him from a distance over the last few years. What sort of impression did you have of why he is somebody you will be able to click with, I guess, is the first question. And Brad, I'll just have one follow-up.
From the outside looking in, it just seems like a guy that's very passionate. And I'm a very passionate person. Wants to win, do everything necessary to win. And that's somebody you want to play with. You want to play with somebody that's going to bring the best out of you, that's going to, push your game to the next level. And I feel like he's definitely one of those type of guys.
And what kind of contact have you had with him so far? And with that, when you think of his skill set, also, I'm trying to cram in two questions, I realize, but when you think of his skill set, what are the things that grab you, and what kind of contact have you had with him so far? Thank you.
Yeah, he contacted me through the process, and even once it got done, we've been in communication. Like, I'm excited to get to work with him. We're gonna get to work soon. And what was your second part?
It really is just about the specifics of his skill set, sort of the sorts of things he does that, what about that intrigues you?
Oh, I mean, the arm talent, the deep arm talent. I mean, it speaks for itself that what can't he do? I mean, he can extend plays. If he gotta whatever he gotta do to win the game, I feel like I watched him do it. From making those big plays to methodically moving down the field to using his feet to playing injured. Those are those qualities and traits of a guy you want to play for.
Looks like we've got 3 left. We'll go right down the line, starting with Matt Derrick. Go ahead, Matt.
Hey, welcome to Kansas City and congratulations. One quick question first and the second one. What do you prefer to be called, whether it's by the fans or by reporters? What you prefer, Hollywood? You prefer Marquise? What do you prefer?
Hollywood.
You prefer Hollywood. Okay. And then when you left Baltimore and made that trade request, you'd said it was about your happiness and that, it wasn't the system for you. Do you still feel like that was the right decision for you? And what makes this system in Kansas City something appealing to you?
Yeah, I feel like that was the best decision for me. Because at the end of the day, if you're not happy with yourself or you're not happy with what's going on, you can't put your best foot forward on the field. So I feel like my time in Arizona, I mean, I didn't accomplish stuff I wanted to accomplish on the field, but as a man, I grew. I grew closer with God. I grew closer, with my relationship, with my family. And I feel like God put me in that situation, because I needed it. And being in this system, I feel like, I'll be able to showcase my skill set. I still feel like, it's a lot of my game that I really haven't got to show people. And that's probably what I'm excited about the most, being here, is to just put my best foot forward and show what I could do.
Let's go next to Jesse Newell. Go ahead, Jesse.
Hey, Brad, I'll have a follow-up too. Hey, Hollywood. I heard you say earlier that the Chiefs were strong on you. Can you just describe who you heard from in the last week or two and what they said to you here in this period?
Yeah, my agent was just, keeping me like, the Chiefs, we were going back and forth, and that was just a team that kept coming back, with all the other teams, when the Chiefs are interested in you, it's like, all right, you gotta take a look at that. I mean, of course, I can go get, some money, at other places, but at the end of the day, it's about winning. It's about, what I want. And I feel like everything just worked out, the way it should.
You led me straight to my second question. I mean, receivers have been getting paid this offseason. Do you feel like the Chiefs offered you the most money, or did you turn down some money to be able to have this opportunity?
Yeah, it was other opportunities out there for sure, but I'm happy with the decision. I'm happy with where I'm at, and at the end of the day, I'm a kid that comes from nothing. So the amount of money I've made so far in my life is a blessing to me. God continues to bless me going forward. That'll be a blessing for me. But I'm a football player. I want to play football. I want to win. I want to be a part of the winning, and that's why I'm here.
We'll go last to Adam Teicher. Go ahead, Adam.
Hey, congratulations and welcome to Kansas City. Did you have a sense going through all this leading up to now that how much the Chiefs how much your signing really was important to them, what it meant for you to sign here? And Brad, I'll have a second question as well.
Yeah, I kind of got that, going through the process. Hearing from the people that I trust the most. And, I know the caliber of player that I can be and that I am. And I knew that, if I was to come here, it could be a big impact, for the team and, some element that, they need.
Okay. And you said a minute ago, a lot of my game, I really haven't gotten to show people yet. Can you elaborate on that? What you want to show people that you haven't got to show yet, and why you think this is a good place for you to show it?
Yeah, I feel like I can affect, all 3 levels of the game, short, intermediate, and deep. I feel like times, in Baltimore and in Arizona, I show facets of, things that I could do, but not on a consistent basis. So I feel like, here, you know, it's guys around, you know, interchangeable, you know, we can complement each other. And that way, you know, the best can come out of everyone.
Hollywood, we appreciate the time. Thanks for joining us, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.